Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Rivera Outdoors YouTube channel. I am your host, Brandon Rivera. It's been a while, so today we will be discussing what has been going on, both in my life and the general condition of the United States, and a couple of changes since I made my last video with the government and whatnot. Changes for the better, obviously. So anyhow, so here we go. So I have not been up to much, um, besides working, and that's been taking most of my time. There are some changes coming down the pipeline because I am a seasonal type of character. So here we go. What I am going to do is I am not going to work my life away. Overtime check after overtime check, because you know what? Yeah, they're nice, but life cannot only be comprised of work. You have to make time for the things that you enjoy in life. Otherwise, what's the point of working? So here we go. Um, with the whole deal with the United States and the woke movement and all of that nonsense, and yes, that's what I said. And if you have an issue with that, then I'm completely fine with that, and you don't need to watch my videos because that's what it is. Nonsense. As you might have guessed, I am a Republican voter. I don't usually bring politics into my videos, but I am going to go out on a limb here, and I am going to tell you that I am very happy indeed with the way the presidential election turned out, with Donald Trump becoming president again. Folks, we need, um, well, I guess you could say this. The males of this country, um, the outdoorsmen of this country, are becoming fewer and fewer for one simple reason. And that is the males all over the world are being feminized. Let's face it. This started way back, and it's becoming increasingly worse as time goes on. Now, I'm going to give you one example, and I'm going to move on. Do you remember when the male romper came out? It was a fashion trend that put a girl's romper uh, in guys' colors, or maybe, guys' shades, I should say, of color. And there were quite a few men wearing those. Men, you can call them that if you would. I prefer the term quite a few unmen wearing those. So here's the thing. Manliness is becoming a complete thing of the past, and it drives me insane, literally. Um, Not literally, figuratively speaking, of course, but manliness, where has it gone? Where are the guys that wear flannels? Grant Thumb, I'm calling you out in a good way, buddy. Thank you. Where are the guys that chop wood? Thorin Bradley, calling you out, buddy, in a good way. Thank you. Um, where are the guys that are just plain manly? You know, the world is seeing less and less of that type, and more of the type that think it is okay to uh, jump in the sack with another guy. And you know what? I'm old school, buddy. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm old school. I was not brought up like that. I don't care. You can tell me that homosexuality is uh, basically, they try to say that you're that way from birth. No, no, I don't believe that for a second. And if you are, then there is always a theory that I have that says Satan tries to get at you as soon as you can walk and talk. So yeah, that little boy whose daddy left, that is now prancing around in his mom's high heels, 4 or 5 years old, and she's laughing about it. Yeah, that's a problem. And you know how many videos that I've seen like that? Insane amounts. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not something that we do not, as a nation, folks, we do not belong letting a child make a decision about his sexuality. You know why? I will tell you why. Because God made Adam and Eve. God did not make Adam and Steve. There you go. We're going to end on that. So, with all those things being said, here goes. So, yeah, it's been quite a while since I made my last video. I got something for you. Check these out. So, YouTube, they are very, very strict with their firearms policies and whatnot. So, here's the deal. I am going to show you the things that I have. Okay? I will not put them together in my video. I just won't do it because I don't know what is allowed and what is not allowed. I will not do that, and that is that. So, but I will show you what I have. And then after I put it together in my spare time, I will make another video and I will show you how badass it looks. And believe me, I am more than positive that it's going to look badass. And, you know, when it comes to firearms, beyond functionality, what is the very second most important thing? Well, okay, here goes. The third most important thing, because we all know safety comes first, okay? Functionality second. What is the third most important thing? You got it. You got to look cool, man. And the more badass your piece, yeah, the more badass the heater, the cooler you're going to look. So here we go. Now, I have a couple things. You all have seen, grab that. You all have seen my px-9. This is from Tisas and SDS Imports. And of course, I checked these before the video, and of course, always empty. Yeah, 15th time I've checked and it's still empty. Yeah, always empty when I go to make a video, so we're good there. Okay, my my px-9 Gen 3 from Tisas. This thing is a beast. In my last video that's on my channel, I went over this. This is awesome. I'm not going to get too much in depth on it, but this is the third iteration, Gen 3, of the px-9 that Tisas has made. The original was the Ziganya px-9. This one has an RMR cut. Okay, I believe they changed the shape of the slide a little bit, and there were some other changes they made. But we are not here for only this, so I need to move on. So this is the px-9 Gen 3 from Tisas that I rock as my everyday carry. Okay, we're going to put that down. Okay. Man, this house is not clean right now, so I like to be extremely clean, and around me I feel like I got a lot of clutter. I apologize for that, but let's move on. Okay. Secondly, okay, this is the Condor RDS holster. Not 100% sure, but I think it stands for Red Dot Serviceable, maybe, or Red Dot something. Okay, so RDS holster from Condor, and it does optics friendly. Okay, and it also will let you run a Picatinny light or what have you, a Picatinny attachment. So there you go. Okay, RDS holster from Condor. Okay, we have that, right? Now, what else do we have? Buddy, check this out. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. So I had this specific Picatinny light before in 700 lumens. This is the 1350 lumen version. Check this bad boy out, buddy. Yeah. Yep, the Kronhawk 1350 lumen pick light. Man, this thing rocks. You can get this in a bronze type color, and you can also get this in a black. Of course, my weapon's black. I chose the black color. So yeah. So there's that. Okay. Now, this just came today. What in the world, man? What is inside? What is inside this Amazon box, buddy? Let's find out. Yeah. What should I use to open this Amazon box? I mean, I don't have a whole lot laying around, so I mean, what should I use to open that Amazon box? Let's check what I got. Should I use this? This is the knife my daughter and her mother got me for my birthday. It's just a simple, spring-loaded pocket knife, and it's really nice. I like it. Pretty slick, but that's not what we're going to use today. So I want to save that, and I don't like to use it a whole lot. That's why. So, but anyway, this here, yeah, buddy. This is the Ozark Trail copy of, I want to say, the Buck Reaper knife. Pretty slick, huh? Yeah, so we'll go ahead and use that to open the box, okay? So let's get to work here. Okay. Let's see what's inside of this bad boy, buddy. What do we got? What have we? Well, I mean, Amazon sent me a box. What do we have inside? Ooh, they sent me some free paper. Sweet. Okay, but what are we here for? What are we here for? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can. What does this say on it? Made in China. It says new Sealy Wolf Zero. Yep, it's the Sealy Wolf optic, buddy. So let's open it. Let's so now I'm not going to use the machete. Now I'll use the pocket knife because I don't want to use the Buck Reaper to open that. So, well, a copy of the Buck Reaper nonetheless. So we're going to go at it with a pocket knife here. See what we got. Okay. So this, yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Hell yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty good, huh? So that is the Sealy Wolf Zero. I am not fully aware of all the features that this has just yet. I am opening it as you are watching this video. So here we go. Sealy Wolf Zero. Okay. I can tell you this much about Sealy Optics. Okay. Sealy Optics, in my opinion, okay, they beat Hollow Sun hands down. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because for every Hollow Sun, all of them that have more and more technology, you got your cheaper Hollow Suns, you got your more expensive Hollow Suns. For everyone that has more and more technology, you have a Sealy to match. So, dude, you have Sealys that they have a dome over the optic like that, okay? Then you have, well, over the glass anyway, like that. Then you have Sealys that are in the general shape of the SRO. I believe it's the Sealy Chameleon, I want to say. It looks like the SRO. Anyway, so point being, they share variety just as much as HoloSun does. So, but there's one thing, dude. I don't know if you've ever looked up on YouTube some of the torture tests on these things. It's insane. You have people beating them off of hard surfaces. I said beating off. Anyway, you have people beating them off of hard surfaces. You have people throwing them down. You have people putting them in huge amounts of water. Hey, it says, okay, right on here, I believe, I want to say, okay, so it doesn't say on the box anything about being fully submersible. Oh, but it does. I was going to say it said it on the website, but as you can see, right on the box, buddy, fully submersible, yeah. So there we go. Um, basically, you can knock the hell out of those things. So that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. That being said, I am going to throw everything together, and my next video will be of the gun with everything on it. So here's the thing, okay? In closing, this is what I want to say. If we don't watch where we're going as a nation, the degradation of our nation is a slippery slope. Believe me, and it can happen very quickly. And it has been happening very quickly. You know, I don't mean to ramble on and on about it, but this is the thing. Who do you think, okay, if we get into some type of skirmish, some type of war, okay, with another nation, okay, who do you think's going to do more at fighting the war, okay? Who is that? Some little pansy boy in a romper, okay, that's in touch with his feelings? You think they give a shit? No, 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 dude, let me tell you something. In other countries, as we speak, they are killing Christians. They are pretty much, you know what? I'm not going to get specific. They're killing Christians. Okay? I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard they are almost on the same road in Syria. This is a problem. Okay? In my opinion, and you can get as mad as you want, you can talk shit, you can send a bunch of keyboard warrior comments, whatever, I don't care. In my opinion, the only true God is Jesus Christ. Okay? I said it. I'm not sorry I said it. That is that. Let me tell you something. I love Jesus with all my heart. This channel, okay, this channel has, you know, the channel has a maker that loves Jesus Christ, period. If you're offended by that, if you don't like that, take a hike. And I'm not the type of Christian that puts his nose in the air. I'm not the type of Christian that thinks he's too good. I'm not the type of Christian, that thinks I don't sin. I know I sin. You want a good example of it? You know what I was going to say a minute ago? Yeah, I do swear. You're right. So here goes. If you don't like that this is a Jesus Christ-based channel, or at the least that the maker of this channel has full faith in Jesus Christ, if you don't like that back, take a fucking hike. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, my relationship with my Lord and my Savior is more important than anything. It's more important than my relationship with my significant other. It is literally more important. You know what? It's the most important thing in the world. Okay, we're going to say that. I love Jesus. So that being said, okay, if we don't watch where we're going as a nation, it is a slippery slope and we're going to fall all the way down. And I don't like that. I don't want to. You know what? I hope Donald Trump takes us to a place where things in this nation return as they were in 1985 and maybe back further. You know what? But I'm cool with 85. And let me tell you why. In 1985, you could jump in your pickup truck. You could take your gun rack that you had in the back. You could throw your shotgun in the back window on the gun rack. You could put your dog in the back of the truck in the bed and cruise down the road. Okay? And nobody would say shit. Okay? Times change. My favorite guns have changed. Used to be a shotgun. Now it's an AR-15. Try that shit now with an AR-15. Put an AR-15 on a gun rack in your back window of your pickup truck and cruise down the road. You know what? If you don't get pulled over by some asshole police, okay, and they're not all assholes. I respect law enforcement. But I don't like the ones that are anti-gun. Okay, so I'm going to say that loud and clear for you. Here goes. If you were to get pulled over by an anti-gun policeman, okay, he's probably going to confiscate it or find a reason to. Okay, or if that doesn't happen, there's some little lily pansy, wearing a romper, wearing a romper that he's going to be offended because you have an AR-15 and on the gun rack in your truck. Come on, man. No, dude. We need to go back to the morals, not the year, but the morals and the values of the year 1985 as a nation. Things were just better. All right. I'm going to shut up now. There is going to be a change in format in my vids. As the weather gets warmer, we're going outside, baby. So stay tuned. I will make some shorts letting you know when a good new video is going to drop. But for now, I think we're going to stick to right around once a month for now. So yeah, the next video will be, let me see, toward the end of April. Okay, maybe the beginning of May. And I will see you then. And until then, keep your faith, keep your family, or better yet, here you go. Keep your faith, keep your family, keep your firearms. This is Brandon Rivera, signing off with Rivera Outdoors YouTube channel. God bless you guys. Stay strapped.